forget to do that. Hello, YouTube. You haven't missed anything. I just now remembered to start recording. And that is really in the way of everything, isn't it? Let's shrink that a little bit. Okay. Lots of new stuff here. This was an automated shout out. Alright, sure. I don't know how a lot of this stuff works. So the original protag sprites, which I believe if I remember correctly, I launched with all 4. I don't know that for sure. Maybe Kuro and Lucia were added a little bit afterwards, but it wasn't too long. I do have a YouTube account as well. Yes, I usually upload streams there afterwards. I also have a few streams that I still need to upload. God damn it. Here, I can go ahead and link my YouTube account for the folks. Hopefully I can find it while I'm talking. So I did the original sprites. For those of you who were around during the dark days, yes, Lucia did get a new haircut. She has 2 eyes now in her mug. We're gonna show those off once all the protags are done. There's my YouTube if you are so interested. It has some past streams uploaded to it too. So back in the day, we had this sprite generator on our website where you could like log in, you would earn points, reborn rubies we called them, from posting on the forum, and then you would have this section on the site where you could go spend the thing to buy little items for your trainer card and for your trainer sprite character. And it was, if you know Gaia Online, I kind of based it off of that. Except for it was like for Pokemon trainers, sprites, and cards. So that was fun. I wish we could have kept up with that, but that was so much spreading work, it was taking away from being able to focus on the game. But like after a point. So at the time that we first made the protags, we compiled the protags from just the most popular items in the sprite shop, which is why Alice kind of just looks like Luma/Cynthia, because Cynthia's hair was really popular. And stuff like that. So because those were just kind of mishmashed together, they were never properly sprited or designed, which is why I think it's been really good to go ahead and brush all those up. Hello? Hi! And make them a little more cohesive and at least, you know, better quality. In particular, I've kind of moved to a new style of shading hair over time, which is why I've got the joke about shampoo going. A bunch of characters are just shampooing their hair, it looks prettier, fluffier, etc. I'm glad that other people are liking Ari too. Also, Stealing Cass is watching you stream. It's not actually Stealing Cass, I just looked up there because I couldn't see her anyway. Around the corner. I looked up when I said hello, and so Blue made a joke about stealing Cass. Oh gosh, Nickaboo had the old sprites. I don't even remember the old sprites. They are probably really bad. So we're going to be... So the original protags were Sprite Store. Decibel and Ari were actually designed. So their sprites aren't as bad as the others. I've been touching up the battle sprites as well. I'm looking at this. This isn't too bad. I'm going to clean up the shading here on the hair a little bit. Probably the shading a little bit on the outfit too. But most of what we're going to be focusing on doing is updating the hair shading on the other place, on the battle sprite, and also changing his pose a little bit. But we're gonna get there, or not his, theirs. Shit, I can't believe I just misgendered Decibel on stream. But at least you can pick any gender for them now. Hello, Fumon. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but hello. Yeah, exactly. The shampoo works. Hello, good morning. Yeah, of course, we're gonna... I can't stream and not have Bad Apple playing. Apparently. I mean, it was just a joke from that one stream where, like, 3 versions of it played in close succession. Okay. So... Gosh, this isn't bad. Hello, Dictator 9080. That's quite a name. Why are you a dictator? Oh yeah, I can actually say this now that Starlight is released. Decibel's necklace is just like the Starlight colors, the diamonds from it. I was already poking at that back then. It's also why they have blue and orange. I want to make these blues a little bit stronger actually. So let's start with just tweaking some of our colors before we just clean up the shading real quick, and then we'll probably pretty quickly get into the battle sprite. Hello, Smoking Ace. Protag shampoo's in the trend. It's not just for protags. A lot of the other characters have got it. Frankly, the other characters got it first. The protags are getting on the bus late. I mean, if they identify themselves as non-binary, they wouldn't be male, you know? That's not how that works. Unless you mean like assigned male, in which case, you know, I've tried very hard to keep both of these protags so that it could go either way. And I really just try not to think about it. Hello, Wilder. Welcome. Right, I wanted to make these, I'm going to color shift these a little bit. Just because color shifting is the cool new thing. Also, hi, good morning. How are you, Eiley? That's at you, Kels. Oh, you're the one, Eiley. Hi. Hi. Hello. You sure are, and I'm proud of you. Protags have background lore. That is up to players' imagination. I really don't want to prescribe that for anybody. So making non-binary characters can be hard, but I really feel like it probably is hard, but I really feel like it shouldn't be. Because I feel like, you know, at the point, especially when we added Decibel and Aria to the game, there wasn't really much in the way of representation. But now things are getting a little bit better, and we're getting more of that, and it's more commonly understood what that is. So I feel like the more common that is, the less careful the representation has to be to try and stay androgynous. Like, I think it becomes increasingly valuable to have non-binary characters that are clearly assigned one gender or the other. Because realistically, most people in life are going to be looking one way or the other, not perfectly androgynous, and so it helps to expand the mold of what people conceptualize as non-binary. Hello, totally not bored. Welcome. Came to Preborn to get shampoo. True! They weren't supposed to come from ore or somewhere specific. No, not somewhere specific. They can come from ore if you want them to have. But I really prefer to leave that to y'all's imagination. A little bit to make sure they're a little less pale, and we're going to just kind of shape up their face a little bit. Try and get a little bit darker shading around the top under there so that we can see the definition of the hair better. Is this a P5 remix? It sure is. If you would like me to link it, I can post it for you in the chat. This is Rivers in the Desert with Musical Ghost and Milky Chan. I really like this one. It's super catchy. Your imagination is weak. Well, that's okay too, because it doesn't really matter. Like, if those details aren't important to you, then more power to you. Okay, I am going to, so one of the other things that I've started doing more over the years is more intense hue shifting. And so like you see here, this is the hue. We've got 217, we've got nothing firstly. 217, 222, 215, and like, not only is that not consistent, but I think that you get prettier whites by doing a cyan color fading into a dark blue as you get darker. Protags just wanted a vacation. That's true. They didn't deserve all this. Alright. How many shades do I actually have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 is fine. I may go ahead and add a 5th, because that's what I'm doing these days. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty common. And like that's fine. Like as long as people who are like more male leaning, I guess, or prefer that, like feel comfortable using both of these as their like in either direction, then I feel like that's a win, you know? Like see the appeal in it. Started watching my tutorial vids. Oh, yeah, those are so old. Like, I'm glad if they can still be helpful, but they're so old, I should really just redo them eventually. Someone who struggles to understand all these different genders of what people were originally one of the two when born. Well, people are assigned one of the two when they're born. But as far as gender identity, like, that's something that really somebody can only decide for themselves. A lot of like trans people, not all of them perhaps, but I think a lot maintain that like they feel like they have they've really always just been their gender. They haven't known it, so it's really muddy. Well, I'm not promising to redo those tutorial videos like I want to, and I feel like I should, but man, priorities and time be like, okay. I have to figure out what I'm doing here. Color shifting the hair. Otherwise I will just get distracted talking to you all the entire time. Not that you all aren't cool. None of the buying. Absolutely buying-less. That's true. Hi, Aaron. Okay, this is going to be a little bit rough for a minute while I just get the hues in. So we're going to go to 246. Let's do like a 230. This is going to be, sure, 217, maybe a little more. Got some color. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that expands the player options quite a bit. Alright, we're going to darken this a little bit and give it some actual color, probably in that range. We're going to be darkening the second shade so we can get some more definition out of it, because the contrast between this shade and this shade, that's like a 30 lightness jump. That's, who got away with that? I can't believe I made it to stream. Wow, I'm so proud of you, Cass. Nuance and depths. Okay, I feel like I like this brightness. 970 is pretty standard. That lets us actually get some visible definition out of the two shades. We're going to lighten this darkest shade since that's now very dark. I don't like that it's affecting down here though. That's probably why it's like that. I mean, at least updates to essentials don't really impact the tutorial itself. Known beer present. True. Okay. It's a little too purple. 31. There we go. Guess it wasn't purple enough then. So I feel like as far as the sprite colors, like this is already better, because you get kind of that glow, especially going on down to the darker shades, as opposed to just being a straight gray. I'm debating if I want to add a 5th shade here, and I'm feeling like I probably do. I mean, why not? This is like the Bilbo meme. Why shouldn't I add another palette shade? Yeah, that's going to help a lot. Thank you. To be honest, this is just an amalgamation of all of my playlists for the songs that I hope are not going to get me banned from Twitch or YouTube, and there's probably still some weeding out I need to do from there. But this is a public playlist on my YouTube channel as well, if you just want to see my collection of songs.
When are we gonna play my collection?
I do have some of your songs in here too. Okay, so I think firstly what I'm going to do, I actually mostly like the shape of their hair. Mostly. It's Ame's background with the floating cars and rain and futuristic buildings. It's just a thing I found. I googled like cyberpunk pixel gifs or something like that, just for the aesthetic. Here, let me see if I can show that real quick. Here, this is the background. It's just kind of chilling. I totally didn't make it. I'm honestly not sure who did because I didn't keep track of that. I just kind of googled and found it, which is not great practice. I want to replace it with something of my own eventually, but I haven't like had the time to sit down and make that because I've been focusing on the episode. That is a true statement right there. Alright. It is very aesthetic, yes. Okay. So we're going to darken all of that. And we're going to clean up that shading later. Right now I'm trying to focus on getting my values down. And then really I should be focusing on the shape first though. Because I'm now streaming, I've forgotten how to actually sprite. Certain theme I've seen you use elsewhere. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do believe you. I feel like their battle sprite is already really solid, so most of what I'm doing here is just nitpicking. But I am going to clean up those corners a little bit. And there. So we can get the brighter shade up as much as possible. Too much pressure. There's like 70 of you here. Holy shit. Hi everybody, welcome.
Say fuck.
Fuck.
Say it, I mean.
Fuck. Appreciate you all tuning in. Say fuck. Fuck. Okay.
See that, Krim? That's how you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Krim. Krim, come on stream and say fuck live. Okay, I'll call you. You're gonna do it? Hello, Extrangi? Is that an I? Extrangle? Is that an L? Regardless, hello. Ooh, she's actually doing it. Hello, you're on speakerphone.
Am I actually?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to stream. Are you gonna say fuck? Like, listen, you called in here, and you can't get cold feet now.
I'm sickening out now that I actually called.
No. Go ahead. Hello, Chazatov.
Okay.
You got this.
I already said it once.
You did?
Yes. That is all the fucks I have to give.
Wait, what? Oh, you just said it. Okay, I'm proud of you.
Okay, love you. Have fun with stream.
Thank you.
Bye, Lee.
Bye, Lee.
Really?
We are very proud. Thanks.
You need to wish us luck.
What?
Oh, baby left. Oh, I was gonna scoot her in.
Oh no.
And now there is no baby.
There is no baby.
I'm very sad.
It's okay, Krim. I'm proud of you.
We live in a sad, babyless world. Makes you cry.
Oh no. Okay. So right now I'm trying to get this little curve to be a little bit, like, quieter. Actually, oh, I kind of like the way that looks. Grew to 80 for a few moments. Yeah, everybody tuned in to see Krim say fuck. That's why.
Nice.
Okay.
Baby! Are you coming back to say hi to the people?
Would she truly do that?
No.
Thank you for subscribing, Chazov. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I never know how to pronounce anybody's name because I think nobody does. Oh, we have Baby! Hi. Wow, she's putting up with this, kind of.
Kind of. She's definitely about to stop. But also,
Wait,
hello.
I don't
I'm
know.
also here.
Hi.
You are here.
Sure. Kind of.
There. See,
There we
it
go.
says- Oh, she is not cooperating. I am going to have to restrain her.
Oh no. Baby is under arrest.
But only briefly.
A brief arrest for Baby.
Just so that y'all can observe the child.
Yeah, she's calmer than usual. I'm kind of surprised.
Well, hello. I'm a person who wakes up at 3 a.m.
You are, and I'm so proud of you, Eileen.
Really? Look at the camera off the boobs.
Oh.
Every single person in this house.
Damn. You're gonna get us banned from Twitch again. What is this, like 10? Twitch ban count
I
10?
feel like getting banned from Twitch is pretty simple.
Oh my god.
That was incredible. And you know it.
You're a punk. Okay. I like the second swoosh a lot better. I feel like that helps give the hair a bit of depth. And frankly, how does their hair look from behind? Don't like that better. A lot of what I do is just like experimenting. Just trial and error the shading until it's better. 10, 11. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So if we can get a little bit of lightness in there. So I probably talked about this before. But Decibel's design is based off of a stripper.
12 bands.
like when I was designing them, I was just like Google image searching for some like inspiration references, and I don't know if any of you know like the stripper group called Suicide Girls, but they have some really pretty like outfits and hair. Yeah, and like there's one of them that. Are you okay? Like, I just think they have pretty outfits, and there's one of them in particular just had this really pretty hair twist, and that's what I tried to copy for Decibel. And I've definitely never been able to do it justice. Kaz's face is worth 1,000 words.
I'm here to represent all of you. What the fuck?
Are you really surprised about the slut bunny thing? That's fair. I don't actually have a sense of decency, I just pretend to. Got interrupted by a commercial break? That's annoying. It looks so good on the Versus Sprite though. See, I feel like I can do better on the Versus Sprite. That's part of why I want to do this. I feel like I can do better here though, too. The best time. No, that's not the best time. Doesn't really sound like a stripper name, true. I mean, like I'm not saying Decibel themselves, I don't know what the grammar there is a stripper. I'm just saying their hair was based on one.
As long as it's just the hair.
It's just the hair, it's just the hair.
What the fuck?
Themself, I think, okay. I think that was supposed to be the other bit of the collar, but, well, now it's not. That's the Bell Game True Born to Strip. Like, listen, I'm not here to take your headcanons away, but I don't know about that one.
I'll do it.
Cass is here to take your headcanons away.
What the fuck?
Yeah, why is that me? What? Okay, I kind of like that for the hair strip, mostly. What I don't like is how wide this is. I want to see if I can narrow this a little bit. No, but I appreciate having you here. And everybody else appreciates having me here, so you can make faces at the bullshit that I say.
I'm here to be everybody's faces. So just so you all know really quick, we do have a computer here. So like if you see me looking down and like I'm staring at the floor a lot, it isn't entirely because of dramatic effect, it's because I'm working on Teams. Wait, no, actually no, I finished
Yeah,
on
you finished the Teams.
I can refactor the entire battle.
Oh god, I'm terrifying. So what was Ari's inspiration? Oh, thank you, Grim. That's a great question. I don't remember if there was one in particular. I think I'll go with this. I like the depth there. It looks like there's more behind the hair twirl than there was before, but it's not like super obnoxious and detailed. What was Lucia's inspiration? What's the song playing right now? This is a yeah, it's here. I'll just link it. It's a thing. Yes, hello everybody. I appreciate you all being here. Drop the playlist, quit being me. I mean, if you guys want the whole playlist, this is the playlist of my songs that I think probably will not get me banned from Twitch and YouTube. But I have individual playlists per genre on my channel as well. So copy link address. There's the whole playlist. A little scared of the increase in difficulty for post game. Oh well. Weren't they just popular pieces from the Sprite Shop? Yeah, that's true. For Lucia and Kuro as well.
See, I feel like, so maybe to reassure all of the many fans out there, I realized early on in the development of post-game teams that just making a whole bunch of teams that brutally destroy you is kind of boring for everybody involved, right? Like, you know, if you just want to like show up and fight like a whole shitload of really OP teams, then
you have the theme teams for that.
You have like theme teams for that. I don't know, just go play on Smoke On or something. Right, like so I really tried to make all of the post game fights, or at least a good chunk of them. Some of them are actually like brutal, like that's their thing, is that they're brutal. But I also just wanted to be like, you know, we've got all these field effects. And so if you haven't noticed, we never have a major fight on Swamp or Rainbow. Just putting that out there. We're fixing that in E19.
Has been fixed.
But there's so many of these stupid fucking team quirks out there that we just haven't used. So I'm really trying to get out a lot of the gimmicks, a lot of the weird strats, niche bullshit. You know, I have a couple of teams that definitely just exist, so that you, as you're fighting them, are going to be like, what the fuck are you trying? Oh no.
Yep.
There's two fights in particular that I'm thinking of that aren't necessarily hard, but if they work well and they function the way that I want them to, people are gonna remember those teams.
Yeah. Can confirm. Okay. We are not getting ready to get out of my swamp line, unfortunately. Yes, we do have a rainbow fight before Shelly. Wonder where those colors came from, Ame. Yeah, that's true. I said earlier, these are just the Starlight colors that I had in the first place to tease stuff. Also, hi Slepu, welcome. Totally going to out you here. Slepu is the one who drew the current banner art on the website, and also the Shelly wallpaper and the Pulse Magnezone art that we have. They've done great work.
Like, don't get me wrong, I still threw like a Mega Ray on the final fight, right? Because like, how are you not going to throw a Mega Ray on the final fight, right?
Yeah, of course. Okay, I feel like this is a little off center now. I'm really trying to get like a diamond shape, and it's just not going to work with these shades. So, you know, I think we'll just all have to live with that. And by that, I mean mostly me.
So, you know, but in summary, I really hope that it is a healthy combination of fun and awful. That's the goal here.
Yeah, and that sounds great. Oh, hi Felicity, welcome. I'm realizing that the way that I've been putting the skin shades, I don't remember if it was like this in the first place, but the way I've been putting the skin shades below this necklace thingy or whatever this is, makes it look like they're not wearing a shirt under their jacket, so we're gonna change that. Hype for the Among Us fight.
Shit again.
Wait, what's again?
Who? Where's the hype for the Among Us?
That.
Oh, yep, that's true. We've yeah, I've definitely made a couple meme teams. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, Slepu, like, I know it may have been long ago and 16-year-old, but, like, You were still good. I still appreciated you a lot. Jacket, no shirt for the aesthetic. I mean, the power play would just be like Decibel wearing their coat like open, no shirt, just like the like open jacket lesbian look, you know?
Yeah, they would basically have. It would basically be like the vertical skin orientation of Adrian's outfit.
Yes, exactly. Okay. I was thinking that probably should be a little bit lower. Hello, Momo. Welcome. Do we only have 3 shades here for the entire outfit? I think I'll change that as well. I think what I'll do is I'll make the pants a slightly different shade of black. That way they stand out a little bit better. Also had a thing for Adrian's colors with orange, blue, and black. I could see it.
I wonder if our battle tester goes so slowly because it's still playing all of the move animations in the background.
In the background.
Yeah,
Huh.
because it doesn't show a scene for it.
You know, that might be it.
So it's very possible. I don't know. I don't know how Perry has this all rigged up. Because I'm just fucking around in his code.
100% confirmed for an hand-holding simulator. That's funny. I'm going to darken these shades a little bit so that the jacket stands out more than the pants does. Pants do? Grammar?
Ponts, don'ts.
Ponts, don'ts? What are we saying?
I don't know. Oh, boy.
I see you, Krim.
See the way that I always the way that I always like describe early Game of War is that like Julia's like oh, this game isn't going to be completely free, and then Florinia's kind of oh, this game's going to be hard, and then Shelly walls everybody. It's the universal reborn experience is that Shelly destroys you.
Yep.
We've actually got another. Who's Corey? We've actually got another. I've had to like invent new nerfs to try and make Shelly more manageable.
Yeah.
I had to give Araquanid a 0 EV, 0 IV set. So it's just going off of base stats so that hopefully
You don't
people
all
have slightly
perish.
more of a chance. It's see like I feel like if there was like an early game fight that was going to destroy you, it would probably be Bug, because Bug's whole thing is that it evolves quickly,
That's true.
and then you get the big early game power boost. And like it's really hard to tweak her team because if you unevolve some of her mons, that's harsh. That's like a big fucking power drop. So like you can't just do that, but also they're destroying people. So it's just like,
Please suggest something about the jacket, Krim.
is it these nuts?
Why?
Zing, gotta.
Why?
Gotta.
What do you gain from this?
The pleasure of chaos.
I guess.
Yeah. You know it.
Yeah, I was just now getting to the jacket tint. Yeah. And I think I'm going to add a 4th shade for the jacket as well. Because frankly, that's also going to make the white pop more, which is good. I mean, everybody gets swept by Shelly. Like that's exactly why we're talking about nerfing her.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Like
that's just life.
I feel like, you know, like with Pokemon games, right? It's really difficult to make a universal Pokemon experience, right? Like, you know, I think that they did it with Sword and Shield because everybody had an easy cakewalk time, but like people getting swept by Shelly is a universal experience.
Also, hello, Twin Dagger and Point Blank. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like I need a second shade, or rather a fourth shade for the outfit to help, because this 3923 is kind of harsh. There was a survivor? True. I am recording, yes.
You sure? Should check.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to check again just in case?
Yes.
Great.
Volatility balance leaders. That's definitely a way to put it.
So see, Sarah is like, if you read the field effect manual, she's really easy and nobody reads.
Yeah.
Florinia just hands you the win button to Sarah, right? Like she just gives it to you. You just have to use it. You just have to push the button.
There were a handful of episodes where she stomped throats, particularly before Mirrorfield, when she had her doubles Blizzard team, which basically got moved to Blake.
That's funny, I didn't know that. I'm not old enough to know that.
Yeah, we may end up making... I would like to make some changes to Mirrorfield to make it a little less obnoxious all around.
Yeah,
But we don't really know what we're doing for that yet.
yeah, both of y'all. Yeah, just use nature power. Mirror Shock is boosted to hell, and it never misses. Like y'all.
Yeah. Wasn't the old strat... Drought Tails, yes. For her old team, you basically had to bring, like, Drought or Magmar, and that's why we changed it, because I don't want to pigeonhole people in the options.
Nature power has tons of options. You just have to fucking read. Which is why everybody still struggles with Sarah. Nobody reads.
Do you need more time to reflect on that field?
Oh, I get it. That's bad. Baby Chalice hanging out with me a lot these days.
I guess so. Hello, Dryashi dude, welcome. I don't know. I'm increasing less of a fan of the get good thing over time, just because some people can really be jerks about that.
Yeah, like I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but like I'm trying to make kind of like a team building goal of being interesting rather than brutal.
Yeah.
If not both. Oh, there's gonna be so much work to do in testing.
Scree. Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be nice if people read, but I know that they don't, and frankly, it's foolish for me to continue expecting them to at some point. So, you know, we try and do the best we can despite that. Can't believe Jan is removing Intense from Reborn.
Yeah,
True.
It's a really sad decision. We were all very bummed about it. Yeah, like I was thinking about doing a hard mode, but there were like a couple of like significant drawbacks to it. The first is just that like you've really gotta like over engineer your teams sometimes to get hard mode to work. Like Sarah, I think that Sarah on hard was about where I stopped, and I was just like, I don't know if I like this that much. And I feel like the rest of the teams were pretty low effort compared to that, because like, you know, you just bring in Typhlosion with nature power and, you know, Sarah's over, that's it, the team's done.
Mm.
So that's what mods are there for. Yeah, and I wanted to make an easy mode that still kind of preserved the experience, but that's also
It's a lot of teams.
We've
got like
a
1,000
lot of
teams,
and it's really hard to tweak things, because like some things are going to be easier for some people and harder for others. Like regardless of what you do, because that's just
how things work.
yeah. So like it's
I'm gonna remove this other shade of white because that's not really doing anything for anybody. Hands are still the worst thing to sprite. Do you remember what episode Decibel was added? Yeah, it was 2014. I looked that up like last night so that I had information. Which means that was probably episode 13. It might have been a little bit earlier. Could have been like 12. And I didn't actually check the episode, just the year. I really want their collar to poke through on this side, but it shouldn't. Okay, actually that's probably okay. Let's do that. It's 13, so you can be right? Okay. Could maybe lower the collar of the sleeve down. Unless it's... Yeah, that's true, I should. Good point. Fur is cute. It deserves some memes, given that it's, you know, that's all it's going to have going for it. Other things I'm never going to get what I want for. I think a lot of people don't realize that Decibel's jacket is deliberately asymmetrical, where it only has this floofy part on the one side, and it's not just obscured by the leg. But I don't think because of the leg being there that I have a good way to show that it doesn't exist. How's Kira? We had her on stream briefly earlier, but she's doing okay. She was not as angry as she could be.
We do love to see it. Relations are already disabled.
It's not that.
Something like that. Where is the HP bar decrease handle?
Fuck, I've looked that up so many times to try and make that go faster. I don't remember the methods to find it, I'm sorry. It might just be HP decrease or something like that.
HP. Nope.
Nope.
HP body? HP.
That's party.
Nope.
I know. Try reduce. Or reduce HP or something.
No.
There it is, yeah.
Nope, that's already covered. Well, I don't know why that happens. It might, maybe it's just PB weight.
Probably. Like battle messages existing. Remove the text.
A lot of those are taken care of.
Oh, okay. Because, I mean, remember how fast that one battle goes?
Yeah.
Oh, night blue. Dear gosh, we haven't even gotten to the battle because I'm just sitting here petting the transition. So I'm just sitting here petting the battle sprite. What part of the body do you typically find the most annoying sprite? It's definitely the hands. Like, that's not even a question.
Do any of the trainers, like, have boots?
Yeah, some of them.
Okay. Like the player trainers?
Oh,
Fix that.
Ari does.
Okay.
Hello, Jojoa. Do we have a third sprite? Is it this, or shade rather? Is it this? Yeah, like legs are always difficult in sprites, but like I just kind of lower my expectations there. Like here, I would really like to make this not a straight line by like bending the calf or something, but we don't have the space for that. Just lower my expectations below the waist. Yes, that's yes. Thanks, Mike. I want to also make this not. If we try pushing that back a little bit. Goodbye, Felicity. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, like
See, when I look at that, I see knees juts.
knees juts. It does. Yeah, there's no winning here. Like I don't want it to be flat, but I feel like that is not going to be an improvement.
Chat, help her out. Bye, Felicia. Which actually, you know, I guess you can mostly still do that with the same spelling. You just have to mush the C.
Yep.
Don't even have to change the spelling. Okay, so maybe at the end of the day there just isn't a lot to do here. Maybe it just sucks.
I think that's basically the case.
Maybe there's just too much memory bullshit in this game. Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't feel like this has been an improvement over the existing leg. I kind of just want to undo everything that I've just done to the legs. Extend Decibel, true. It's definitely off balance, but I'm just trying to get like a leg shape to work. So I'm just gonna undo. Cause like it's
Why is
stiff here.
Marcello showing you strange monsters instead of being in stream?
True.
Did post on the dev server, right?
I actually don't know if I did post in the dev server.
Post on the dev server.
I was really panicking because I was 15 minutes late already because I had to restart right before. And then like there were programs updating and stuff. The other leg is super far out, man. Yeah, you're right. That helps a lot. Okay. Yeah, I think I was shifting the wrong direction. It wasn't Twitch's fault. I had some technical issues because I was trying to get the like subscriber alerts to work and stuff here, but that wasn't Twitch's fault. That was me doing stuff last minute, and then updates hecking me. Make them stand behind a box so you don't have to deal with the legs. True.
Decibel just brings a large fence with them wherever they go to protect their legs from observation.
Simply do not perceive their legs. The left leg is super harshly angled. The viewer left.
Oh, that's how I stand. Just all like.
I feel like the dramatic pose works though. You know, I'm gonna have to do this again for Ari. Maybe legs are the worst. Maybe you're onto something, Krim.
Well, now I don't really know what I'm doing again.
Oh no.
I guess I no longer work here.
For that one fight?
Nope. Nope. Never doing it.
Why?
Never doing it.
I mean, look, I can just remove it from the scenario then.
Maybe.
Okay.
Can keep it in my back pocket.
There's also a couple Mac issues, if you do want the script thing too, that you said you wanted to look into at some point.
The Mac issues?
Let me pull up my spreadsheet here. These two, which granted I don't know if they apply on recent scripts.
Yeah, there's a chance that those have been fixed as of the redo release anyway.
Okay. Is
I
there...
sure feel like I would have heard something from, you know, one of the 10 billion people with all the fucking Mac issues that we had over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Bring chat back up.
Yeah, legs are simply illegal. I mean, ooh, illegal? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
I refuse. I think I might just ignore the legs, at least for the sake of keeping things moving here today. We can go back and like mess with them later, but like the legs are not the important part here. I do feel like the jacket is smoother overall, even though I haven't done that much with the shading other than like blend it a little bit better. The colors help a lot.
Sore drift.
I'm sorry. Can I also petition for the shirt underneath the necklace? I forgot about the shirt after talking about it. Yeah, no, that's we're just gonna fill that in real quick. There we go, done. Hello, Inspector, welcome. Okay. The spell looks like they're crying. Oh yeah, because their eyes are like that. Who isn't crying in Reborn? Damn. Yeah, I want a belt like that, TBH. Well, your plans got pulled out from under you. Do you have homework that you should still be doing?
No, because people don't fucking answer.
Oof, I'm sorry. This orange part, the orange and blue here is like a diamond brooch necklace type thing.
Frankly, it's great because for once I don't feel like I have a whole lot to worry about there.
Oh, good.
Things are in motion. someday it will be complete or something. I'm just like, what am I doing? I don't even know if I know what I'm doing if I want to on stream.
Yeah, I don't think you would. Okay, so let me just... Actually, let's get those isolated black pixels out of there. And I'm just going to do a quick comparison here. So this is before and after. It's more colorful, if nothing else. Look on the left side rather than the center of the screen, because I mean, centering is difficult. You can go like that. There we go. Like, that's definitely better. It's smoother. Frankly, I didn't think I did that much to the hair, but I do like the hair a lot better that way. Yeah, we're definitely not doing a full redesign, because especially for people who already have save files, I wouldn't want you to, like, be like, oh no, suddenly my character looks completely different. The biggest changes we've made are that Kuro and Lucia now show their other eye, and Alice has a hairpin.
Yeah, like we've talked a lot about, like, you know, early game changes, but like they're mostly minor. Like I've kind of described it as like a like it's kind of like a Persona 5 Royal thing, where it's like, you know, it's still basically the same game, but like there's still
Oh, thank you for that, Sam. That's handy.
improvement and stuff.
That's nice. There's a shortcut to automatically center the image. I didn't know that was a thing. Please tell me King is getting a glow up. King is not getting a glow up. King has already gotten a glow up. Which I guess is like a unmeaningful distinction, but like,
Yeah,
I've already done it.
I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
I'm saying I've already done it as opposed to it's something we still need to do.
Well, they don't know that.
They don't know that. The original male sprite, you thought he was wearing a low-cut tank because you couldn't tell he had a gold chain. Oof. Oh, bye, Slepu.
First Shelly is the universal experience, and there's nothing that anyone can really do about that.
I mean, well, we gotta figure something out. I think it'll be okay. We can still make tweaks. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to close this old version. I'm going to keep this up and move it onto my other window so that I have a reference as we go into the transition sprite, the versus whatever. I usually call it a mug, but mug is ugly. I don't know why I call it that.
Mugly.
So our friend here has some problems. The first is that I want to clean up the hair shading a little bit.
What the fuck is that hand?
The hand is canon, I believe.
Gosh, okay.
The hand is not one of my problems, but my problem is that they consist of a shoulder and not much more than that. So I think I want to chop up their entire body.
I mean, you know, looking at stream, that's most of what I consist as too. So you know.
Eily. I want to try and keep the hand actually. Like, we'll clean up the shading on it just a little bit. Face shape and hair shape. I don't care for the face. Like, okay, the face shape is better than it used to be. I must have touched it up at some point. The hair shape is not the worst, but I can do better. But the body, it's just... So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start cutting into this. I did a little bit of like almost a practice run for this, so I have a better idea on stream about what I want to be doing here. Yeah, I'm body shaming Decibel. I'm honestly just gonna delete this and like most of this. We're gonna leave the hair squiggle because, like I said, I believe I can. I'm quite confident I can do better. Placement of the facial features are good. Just shading cleanups. Yeah, that's probably fair. I feel like Decibel's face. Like I feel like the cheekbones need to be adjusted or something. Hair squiggle rights, true. Okay. So the biggest thing is we need an opposing shoulder before anything. YouTube? I am still here. Please continue playing music.
YouTube video has been blocked for copyright. That's great.
Thanks, Eiley. Maybe an angle showing their necklace chest. Yes, exactly. By the end of the stream, Decibel will be just hair. Yes. Goals. Okay. So I feel like here it needs to be a little bit lower.
Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah, you do. Okay, I think that should be a little bit lower. It's not like it's cursed for now, but I'm just paying attention to how it looks flipped with the shape of the body. Trying to shape this out a little bit.
Please, sometimes flipping works.
True.
And we hate it.
And we hate it. Damn, Decibel, you live like this? True.
I'm just making a specific reference.
Yeah. We've had some traumatic instance. The Pokeball looking hella fine. See, you say that, but I see a lot of crust there, though. Like, I definitely want to clean up that Pokeball. And that I will almost certainly just copy wholesale over to Ari. Remove that pixel just because it looks like they have a beard for a moment. A premiere ball? Interesting. Yeah.
Actually, that could be kind of neat if you just have different ones.
Yeah. Each gym leader uses their type specific ball. I don't know if there's enough balls for that. For all the types.
Yeah, I'd just be looking at ones that are already holding them in their sprites anyway.
The trainers in Tanya's place have altar balls. Do they throw out great balls? I don't know. I don't think they do. I think probably a lot of what bothers me about their hair is like there's not a lot of depth to it. So I think by splitting that strand in two, like what did I do for the battle sprite? Like it's kind of there's a front one and then we see the shading in the one underneath. I think that'll help. And this, and let's see. So their outfit is going to be like that, and we've got diamond brooch. This is going to be super rough for now. And then we can deal with the details once we have a general structure for their body that isn't just a shoulder. Feel the scattered pixels. As far as generally having the impression down though, I don't think this is bad. This all needs to be lower. Have a top hat? You asked. Did anybody have a top hat? Like that shoulder is too far forward, but I don't think maybe we're not going to see it past the hair squiggle. Maybe that's the answer here. The answer was no. What kind of roommates don't have a top hat? I have a top hat. With gothy chains. Okay.
I was just like, I'm sorry, what the hell happened over there? But I guess I found out.
Yeah, their expression is another thing that I want to change. Yes, I do. For realsies. The eyes could also use some better shading, but the body is the biggest thing. So I'm just going to get like some basic, try to solidify some shape in there, and then we can start caring about the details. Hello, Sari.
Why does Golurk learn fly?
Because it's the Iron Giant.
Okay.
Yes, hello, we are mutilating Decibel live on stream.
Why does Trampo learn fly?
Because it's Puff the Magic Dragon.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, what's up, Seal? I need something better to do with this side of the face. Why is Rayquaza a dragon flying? It's just a floating snake. I mean, dragons be like that, especially in Eastern mythology. That's not what I meant to do. I feel like their face is just too big right now, and I don't have enough to cover, especially this side. If I were to have a concept for a turn-based video game in mind to make just for fun, would you suggest using RPG Maker or something else? Yeah, RPG Maker's pretty good for that, especially if you're going for a turn-based thing. That'll have most of what you need if it's grid-based. Really, I feel like if you want to do a top-down grid-based thing, then RPG Maker is definitely your easiest option. Even if it's not turn-based. I don't know if I would recommend RMXP itself in this day and age. I see, yeah. Yeah, it does have a pretty solid community. Yeah, Game Maker Studio for 2D is pretty much the main contender. Still gotta try out Starlight. I mean, I appreciate it being on your radar. It'll be there when you're ready. Thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. No, nose Decibel. Noses are cancelled. Okay, I think I'm going to, actually now that I'm starting to care about the shading around the face a little bit, tweak these shades. What is this? Who did this?
Well, I guess the only solution to my situation is to, just quit again. Go back to redo.
Cry.
No,
I'll miss you. Haley. Should I just get the most recent RPG Maker? Yeah, Sail is probably a good idea for the recent ones in particular. So it's kind of a toss-up. You definitely do not want VX, and you probably don't want VXA, even though that wasn't bad. MV is good. It has a lot of modernizations, uses JavaScript instead of Ruby. And so it can port to other platforms easily if you do get to the point of publishing. MZ is an improvement to MV where they rebuilt the map editor to be more like RMXP, but the problem with that is that MZ doesn't have as much support yet because it's new. So it's basically like, how much do you want the support from the community?
Yeah, So like in my work, I developed a game that runs on RMXP, and I cannot take RMXP all that seriously. It's old, it's clunky.
Yeah, I don't feel like RMXP itself should be a consideration for anything but essentials.
So like nobody should use RMXP.
Do we see their ear? I feel like we would. We don't really see it in the battle sprite.
Like, our RMMV at least has the advantage of, like, you know, theoretically you can just use it as an editor.
Yes, that is true. For RMMV, they have no hidden properties, which is another reason that's really good. And so the thing for Starlight we did is we just like upgraded the entire engine that it ports with to a newer version of the thing that it normally ships with, and it worked so much better after that.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you're making a fan game, then use RMXP. But if you're making like a serious video game,
Or even a like non-serious, even like a casual. If you're making anything that isn't Pokemon.
if you want anything that anybody should ever take seriously, like casual or not, right? Like if you want your video game to be treated like a video game, you don't want to make it an XP. Don't do it.
Oh right, I drew that down because I was going to do a little bit of more hair over there.
See, RM 2003. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like given my experience and given what you've said about it, right? Like I feel like that kind of system still has like its charm to it.
Yes, it does. People still like RM2K3 because its limitation is that it has no script editing features, but that also means that like it's very the restrictive scope breeds creativity.
So the best example of this then is One Shot. Because we were playing One Shot and we were wondering how it got itself to work in RM03.
Yeah.
It hid scripts in MP3 files.
Yep. That's a real thing.
So creative.
Yeah.
Like it's still like, I mean, like you can probably hear it, like, you know, as I'm talking about it, right? Like it's just like, God, that's such a genius idea, right? Like you can't have actual dedicated scripts. Just run them in an MP3.
Yeah.
And like you can just do that. Hell, that was how I hacked my 3DS was SoundHacks. SoundHacks just has scripts in an MP3 file. Right? Like it's just so creative. Big fan.
But even aside from like script things, I think a lot of people really like the resolution and like default style of those games. And there's a really good custom material pack for it that everybody uses called First Seed Material. And then there's just a ton of resources for it on top of that. So that's definitely a viable option still if you don't want to touch scripting ever whatsoever. I would say RMXP is not the lowest bar. RMXP still has advantages, specifically the fact that it is the only editor, the only RPG maker that has infinite tiles. And that's part of why it has some issues with like lag and stuff like that, because it was kind of a trade-off for that. The lowest bar is VX. VX has the opposite advantage of RMXP in that it has extremely limited tiles. You get 6 tile sets for the entire game. Not per map, just the entire game. Should I get MZ if I want it on PC? And monetization is not a concern.
I feel like MV would still be an option then. Alternatively, I think you can just get Game Maker and play around with it.
Well, Game Maker, like there's a trial, but Game Maker requires a subscription license.
That's annoying.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Game Maker. MZ had layers, yeah.
Does Unity do anything in 2D?
Unity can be used for 2D.
Yeah, because Everhood uses Unity.
Yeah.
I don't
From
know
what I've
what
heard,
their deal is, though.
From what I've heard, that Unity is perfectly viable for 2D, but it's a little annoying to work with because it's primarily made for 3D. Yeah, 6 for the entire game. It fucking sucked. we found some plugins and workarounds for that real quick, and then VXA improved that. Should you get MZ if you want PC and monetization? So if you only care about PC, then your options, I'd say your primary options are 2K3 if you don't want any scripting and you just want kind of a cute style. MV, MZ, depending on if you want more support or more freedom of map editing. At my skill, I would definitely unquestionably choose MZ for a new project at this point, but I don't need the support from the community to learn how to do stuff, or plugins and things like that. Monetization is not a concern either way. You are allowed to sell games with any RPG maker. What am I doing here? I should probably actually deal with the outfit. I feel like I totally got distracted and forgot that I was spriting. Okay, so the biggest things is going to be the like brooch thing, which I feel like I want to position basically where this is, I guess. Yes, I am going to be doing mapping for Starlight and MZ. Could you not do the same with XP to MV? No, because XP's tiles are 32 by 32, MV and MZ's tiles are 48 by 48.
I'm just thinking, because Rejuve's quest system still exists. I really feel like there just aren't great solutions to it.
Yeah.
However, I think it might be possible to, because like, you know, I have such a strong command over RMXP assets these days. I could just go and slot scripts in everywhere. Just yeet them into every single place that has a variable change. Actually, I wonder if I can just catch the variable change.
What?
Well, this is adorable. Man, check out that soft cap for the variable. Anyway, this is I could just this would be like, you don't even have to do like a script, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can just, when you change the variable, the process, the code for changing the variable checks the quest system. Right? You set a variable say like 100 is your quest variable, right? If you change 99, then it doesn't give a shit. If you change 100, then it's just like, ooh, this is a quest variable. We should update the quest system. And you can
That way you don't have to add the events at all.
You don't have to touch the events. You just throw it in here.
That's really good.
The only thing about the disadvantage of that is that it would make the process of changing a variable considerably more intensive. But I don't think we really care about that much. So we basically have to. Yeah, we can just throw. We can just throw all the advancement scripts into the game variables file. Sorry, I guess I work for YouTube again.
Damn. I mean, but if it's that practical, maybe it would be feasible for us to adopt a log too. Because that sounds a lot more workable. Where exactly is the seam? I guess it would be like here. That's better. Say I wanted to have a grid-based map but a side view battle system, no coding experience, don't have any interest in porting it to other consoles. Best bets would be 2K3, MV, or MZ. So, unfortunately, I don't think that narrows it down. Side view battle system would rule out a few RPG makers, but 2K3 has a side view by default, and MV and MZ both have front view by default, but side view by option. I will say that one thing MV and MZ have over older RPG Maker, including 2K3, is that they have built-in resource creators for characters and stuff. They have like compilers. By Wilder, thanks for being here. So I would say also, depending on your comfort with graphics, maybe that's a point for MV and MZ. Wait, by Arnie? Did Arnie go? Was Arnie here? Little experience with graphics, yeah. So I'd say probably the convenience tools of the recent RPG makers are best then. Yeah, Wilder is Wilder. I'm just gonna copy in these shades real quick. Just have a floating torso off to the left. It's there for moral support, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's that. Also, I guess I might as well update my shades while I'm here.
So just as an aside, I feel like coding can be very frustrating sometimes, but sometimes you think of something like this, and you just feel like you're just killing it so hard. I am the greatest earthbender.
You are. Honestly, I would say lean towards MZ if it's within your price range, and if you decide that it isn't on a sale or something, then maybe get MV instead. Cass is big thing. Will it somehow be impossible to implement a bottom screen similar to Gen 4 to 7, like the Poke Edge in a fan game? Like, it's theoretically possible, sure. I wouldn't say it's super practical, but it's definitely at least possible. Because you'd have to change the entire screen resolution and stuff. It would be a whole thing, TM. Yeah, sure. And if you have more questions about the details of the RPG Maker stuff, I can probably answer. I don't have any experience with MZ yet. I have it, but I haven't used it because I've been focused on Reborn. I've at least poked around with everything else since 2K. And I've actively worked in 2K3, XP, and MV. And XV briefly. It's like Decibel's peeking out of their own pants. True. Isn't there an MV plus MZ bundle? If there is, I don't know about it, but that sounds like something they might be. You definitely don't need both, by the way. You really only need one.
Alright, well, sorry, friendship with Reborn ended. I should just make friends now.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm glad that's you, Struggle, because I saw that and I was
like, is that a bot?
Ooh, is it time to ban somebody?
Also true, Sari. The white hair MVs are the best. I do not plan to do any more Pokemon stuff after Reborn. I would like to stop working on their copyright before Nintendo beats my ass.
Please, Reiki, don't hurt us. We're so close. We just wanna sprite like a few more things, you know.
Yeah, just a few sprites, and then we're done. We're out.
Couple more traumatizing story elements.
Yeah,
A few more brutal battles.
like
That's it. We'll get out of your hair. You don't have to.
all you guys.
Don't have to, look at
I'm
us.
tired.
And think thoughts like, hey, what if we murdered them? I don't think we get mail here anyway, so.
That's the meme, Alex. That's the meme.
Reggie Nintendo. Yeah, no, like listen. Reggie was like a dorky nerd that everybody appreciated. Do we even still know anything about Bowser?
No, not a thing.
Not a damn thing. Do you even know what Bowser looks like? You probably don't, and he's been CEO for years.
He has a spiky shell, right?
Reggie's just still more fun.
Wait, isn't Bowser the guy that was looking for that octagon?
Yes. That's him. That's the guy. Yeah, he was also Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, okay.
can't believe this is a fucking world we live in.
Yeah, Jack Black is the CEO of
Who
Nintendo.
cast that thing?
Well, you see, an octagon has 8 fantastic angles.
Hey, no.
Amazing angles?
No.
I'm sorry. Look, it was about the number, not the verb.
8 fantastic sides.
8 fantastic
And
sides.
8 awesome angles.
8 awesome angles.
He will show you.
Yes, he will. Well, thank you for spreading the Jospel gone. I just John. I combined John and Gospel and Gohan into Gone. I can't words! Hi. That is why Cass took over the devlog post. I typed like a paragraph and accidentally hit enter, and I'm like, fuck, I'm too tired for this shit.
Submitted it on accident.
Yep. I mean, maybe your roommate is a weeb.
Fire weather watch.
Wait, really? Now?
Really low humidity. Oh yeah, there is something. It's gotta be 80 tomorrow. What the hell? What the fuck? What the shit? Why? Why is it like this?
Okay. I need to work out the angle on this white part of the jacket. Also, I need to work out where the jacket stops and their neck is. Definitely got distracted doodling out an entirely different sprite. Well, I feel that. I am definitely hella... I'm like, am I even spriting right now? It's because I need to focus enough to get past the difficult parts so that I can just like blend with no thoughts head empty. Okay, I really like the look of them having this little choker though. Or whatever this is. Am I using Photoshop or some other software? This is a sprite. Also, hi Maddie. Hi. Smedel? Smelly? I can't tell if that's an I or an L. But hello, welcome to both of you.
Silver gunner.
Actually, I guess the collar actually isn't this far up. It's more like from here. Looks like an L, probably. Hello, it's an L. Great. Yeah, I'm a big fan of how that that necklace looks. YouTube? Still here. Is this? Oh, this song's audio just got muted. Oof. I will write down to patch that up later. Or did the audio get muted? Has my sound just died? Okay, there we go. Maybe I just got muted somehow accidentally. Okay, whatever.
Accidental mute.
The neck
mute
is
button.
slightly too small for the head. Looks like it could fall off of Decibel's. Someone pokes Decibel's face. Yeah, I'm still getting a sense. Yeah, like it should go further back this way, behind the collar, I think, or that collar. Wait, which child? Which child we squealing about? Please do not eat Hardy's gym. Oh, I see.
I was just reading and trying to parse together exactly what happened.
Yeah, understandable. Okay, so how does this collar connect? There's like a section here. And then the white goes under that. Can I get away with doing a straight angle there? I hella don't think I can. I think I need to do something like wrap around there. And then that can probably go like there. If you play the first few notes of Megalovania Hari's Jimmy, just black out on the spot. Respectable. Also, Krim, it's okay. Like, I can't do sketches. I just wing it and adjust. too round though. That's probably because it's going to connect to below the view. Maybe this comes out further.
You know what I just realized?
Huh.
I can't remember what the original black and white champion theme is.
Do you only know the see the dawn now? Or
No, I can't remember the original.
huh.
Like I remember like I remember Gen 1. Cause that's the one that goes da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then you have Lance's theme. Everybody knows fucking Lance's theme. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
And then Steven's theme, which is briefly not quite clicking in my head, but I know that I know it, so we'll let that go. Who the fuck doesn't remember Cynthia? Like,
True.
Iris's theme is great. Black and White 2 music is great. I just cannot remember Alder's theme. Black 2, White 2 has like the best soundtrack. I feel like in general the I feel like the Mon soundtracks have always been like good, but not like too notable, not necessarily the thing that I would want to like play on repeat, but like Black 2, White 2 is just covered in bangers. I feel like Black 2 and White 2 is like really severely underrated. Feels like the last time that they had fun.
Yeah. Like, I haven't even played it, and that seems clear to me.
I haven't played X and Y, but like I know Diantha's theme. It's just not coming to me. Kukwei's theme from Sun Moon is absolutely forgettable. Hao's theme is at least a lot better. And then I hear that they made a game after Usun, but you know I've never played that.
Yeah, I don't know about that
I
one.
haven't paid attention to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Hard mode should really be available from the start, and like so should easy mode. That seems kind of weird to me. Like,
Yeah, that's what the hell happened there.
which like don't get me wrong, I understand them not wanting to like throw that out there in front of everybody because like I have some feelings about difficulty modes.
like I need to shift a lot of this over. Just like a pixel. Maybe two. Okay, so I think I at least have this structure of the body shored up enough that I can start generally shading. And I'm going to start with the hair because I want to. It's calling me. Needs to come out a little bit more. They get in the shampoo. It's shampoo time. Okay. So firstly, let's generally just get my shapes back in order. Who made the shampoo brand? You know, like probably Sarah.
I really, really like that we've just kind of taken to calling the shampoo the spice. I think that's great. Sorry, continue.
Like no cap. Sarah talks about how she's running some hair care product lines in E19. So I think that's just canonically the shampoo. What would you say your least favorite part about redoing sprites is across the board, between transitions and such? Animating overworld's a little tedious. Back sprites suck, especially animated back sprites. I'm not a fan of those. Hands and apparently legs in the battle sprites. Just like things where you need to get small detailed shapes in a small area. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about beyond that. Okay. I want to look at here. I feel like most of the shape of their hair is good. Just like we're going to bring this down a little bit. Why is the Lola dead to you? I'm just gonna fill in most of this up here. Okay. And so then once we get down here, that can be darker. Yes, ruffleable hair for everybody. Internet, please. Can't be doing that. Abyss's internet, not ours. Ours is fine. You don't have to look. It's okay, Eileen. Yep, this is a Eternal Forest lo-fi mix. See, I feel like the back of their hair, the backest back, needs a little bit more depth. So in general, what I'm doing with most of the shading is like, in contrast to before, the reason it looks cleaner is because I'm getting the lightest color right up against the outline on the top more consistently, at least. Only using usually one corner of shading below to blend at the more stretched corners. And then I use, just like trying to do, as I go to the back or the bottom, each next darkest shade, like going down, and then trying to smoothly fade under that in like a thin hair wisp shape and fine points here and there, and so doing that with each layer. And sometimes with stronger shapes, like going straight from the first to like 2 shades down, and then just using the second shade in between them to blend.
Gosh, this already looks so much better.
Yeah. I am glad. They actually have a torso now. So let's see, for the back, maybe I want to do, let's see.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know you taste this a little bit. High maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. Blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that. Oh, I plenty of champagne.
Is RA for later then, or on stream? We're gonna see once we finish Decibel how we're doing on time, how I'm doing on energy, etc. There is a chance that we will do that on stream today. Hiya.
Oh, okay. Just fixing my hair. I'm thinking.
Thinking.
Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Bye, Seal. Have a good night.
I'm gonna plop. Do some thinking about things.
I don't know if I will.
Oh.
We're not even touching the hair twisty yet. That's next. But I want to be set on what's going on here first. Yes, we must to floof. I'm loving this part a little bit. I guess because I don't really have a proper sense of how much of this is in the front. Oh? What fan art is that? That wouldn't be the Deontay one, would it? Hello, Strike Captain. Thank you so much for subscribing. It is the Deontay one? Yeah. I was actually just gonna throw that up on the Twitter because we were talking about that recently too. You contain me, sir. Wait. Hi, kill me. Sari, do you know this person?
Huh?
I was asking if Sari knows this person. You threw Catboy gear at him for a week straight. Okay, I see. Hello, Swoopcard. Thank you for subscribing. Pure torture. What's wrong with a little bit of Catboy Gira? Okay. I just need to figure out this. Oh, also, yeah, I'm just not noticing these new follower notifications are working. Thank you, Hakanazia, for following. Imagine having notifications. Imagine paying attention to things. It's just this section of the hair that I need to deal with. If it was actually a threat, I would be much more reactive. Okay, good. I was like, wait, is this person just like harassing you or something? Sorry for being sus, I just wanted to make sure. Danganronpa Gira is pretty good. Komaya Gira. You are a clown though. Okay, I like that for the top better. But I totally just procrastinated doing this one section. It's tripping me up. I should probably just erase all of this and go back to working from the base value. which I can't help but notice already looks better.
Only think about it in the nighttime, always in the nighttime, up too late, lying on the floor, thinking I've been here for so long, just a little too long, think I need to get out of the door, but I've never been a brave one, always was a tame one, always double checked all that I knew, but that safety is a danger, yeah, there's only one way out, it's through, oh, through and through, oh, through and through, I'll find my way to you, though I'll admit it may take me some time. Through and through, oh, through and through, I will be there for you, even if we may seek a separate life. And I don't know what I've been waiting for. It feels like I'm always losing my way, doubting every step I take. I know that everything finds its place, although I wish I knew where to. I guess I'll have to see it through, oh, through and through, oh, through and through, I'll find my way to you, though I'll admit it may take me some time, oh, through and through, oh, through and through, I will be there for you, even if we may seek a separate life. Only think about it in the nighttime, always in the nighttime. I'm gonna live right on my own. Do I really know if it's right? How I'm trying to live life. Will I end up in a house or home? I get over my stage right, fall into the bass. Kick its own bass. I'm scared to gotta get a grip and take flight. Don't care what they say, like telling me I couldn't do it now. I think I could do it. I fell in love with the music. I felt the pushing and pulling. I start to start with the moment. I felt the air get lighter. I heard the snares get brighter. I'm feeling the rush. It's similar cinnamon of similar times that I might have called love. Running on my was a must. Give me the chance. Step out of my doors. Found myself when I was lost. Picking me up. Energy filling me up. You gotta find what you love. And when you do, do that shit when you do. Just keep on moving through and through. Oh, through and through. I'll find my way to you. Though I'll admit it may take me some time. Oh, through and through. Oh, through and through. I will be there for you, even if we may seek a separate life. Oh.
That happens sometimes. There's no need to be sorry. I support it. Check dev serve. IDK if you've seen this one yet. I'm still looking for the channel. I should probably mark that as on red so I don't forget it for later. Where am I looking? Oh, it's the one Sarah DM'd? Okay. Oh, what? That's wild. Look at that. What? That's my character tackling the protag out of the window. Oh, I see. Good. That's crazy. Here, let me see if I pulled this up on on my phone instead of on my computer for some reason. Probably just in case of spoilers, but yeah, this is that's crazy. Yeah, Crow of Garnet on DeviantArt. Took ages to paint the glass shards. Golly. That's definitely incredible. I'm a big fan. Thanks for sending that to me. Or posting on the server, even if I couldn't find the channel. Yeah, there's a lot of Persona on my playlist because it's good. This one wasn't even a remix, this is just the OG song. This is gonna be the way to do it. No, not that. Nobody saw that. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I've definitely listened to this one on loop a lot. I just need like one hair strand shape in this area. I feel like 90% of this hair was easy, and then there's this one area here. Do I have a favorite Persona and Persona character? Not as clear of a favorite character as I would expect, because like so many of them are really good. Favorite Persona game is 5 easily. Like that's not a contest for me, and that's not for lack of experience with the other ones. 4 I played back in the day on PS2 when that was the cool new thing. And I got most of the way through that game, and just the longer it went, the more burned out I got because the generated dungeons, the slow combat. I already didn't have much of a stomach for slow turn-based combat, and I just couldn't. I dropped the game and just watched the rest on YouTube. 3, I did not even try to play for similar reasons. I just watched the entire story of that on YouTube because I didn't want to bother, especially not being able to control your companions. I think the black... Oh, I haven't even gotten to the eye yet. But you're right, they do. Favorite character. Like, from 5, I usually favor Anne. But it's like, it's not that strong of a favorite. Yeah, I know that there's one version that you can control them, but it didn't seem worth it to me to try to do that after I didn't even make it through 4. If they made a modernized version of 3, like with the snappiness of 5, I think that would be great. Or maybe like with scripted dungeons through Tartarus or whatever. Yeah, I'm praying for the P3 remake with everybody else. Yeah. Like, I couldn't. It was not worth like the time. I was not actually planning to buy Persona 5 because of how bad of a time I had with 4. It's just like, you know what, I don't care that much. But then I saw Robin playing it, And I'm like, wait, this actually looks like it's a much better game than 4. Yeah, like in 4, I really like all of Yukiko, Rise, and Naoto about equally. In 3, I like Aegis best. I just whatever, how you pronounce it. And then in 5, like, you know, basically all the girls that aren't Haru, but I also still like Haru. But I don't know. I found Anne's bit with Kamoshida a little more relatable, so I've just kind of appreciated her more. Okay, here we go. I'm liking this. 3 is the best story, 4 is the best characters, 5 is the best game. Hello, Old Wise Kyle. Thank you for subscribing, and hello. I don't know, maybe it's because I didn't actually play the game, but I was really not into the story of 3 as much as most people. I like the story of 4. I think that 4 is neat, especially as kind of like being a pseudo mystery thing too. Well, at least 5 fixed the cheating thing, because you can choose to make any of those max rank relationships platonic or not. I think I might go with this for the upper hair. I think I feel okay about that. Still definitely a huge improvement from before, regardless. So now, since the eyes were brought up, let's go ahead and shade those in. Yeah, we really need Persona to let you be gay by now. Come on, y'all. Okay, firstly, I'm going to update our shades here. Floof spikes on the left are significantly lower than the ones on the right. I think that's intentional, though. Yeah, like here, because it is lower on the left. But yeah, Atlas really copped out of, or whoever the actual developers are. It might still be Atlas. Really copped out of, Kanji and Naoto. Like, haha, I'm gay, except not really. Haha, I'm trans, except not really. Yeah, there are a lot of reasons that Levany worked surprisingly well there. And frankly, I was so worried about it just being deadweight in the battle, but no, that Levany takes souls somehow. Hello, Jan. Welcome. Was there a trans character in Persona? Look, Naoto's Shadow boss battle is her having surgery on herself after having a whole, like, gender deceiving confusion identity arc. Like, she is 100% trans, and they just backpedaled on it. So she's not officially trans, which is why I'm using female pronouns, but, like, she absolutely had a trans narrative and should have been trans if they weren't, like, cowards. Yes, exactly. Like if they did that, I would probably like appreciate that entire story a lot more. Bless you. Decibel's eye color change. Yeah, it's just a little more vibrant. I don't think the color has actually changed. It was blue before, it's just kind of a better blue now. So I'll say this bright shade here is a little rough to work with around the white. Wait for spring. Yeah, we're getting there. Sam, it's because we announced that we'll probably be releasing the game around then. Yeah, fair. This top part is really... It's just not enough pixels. It's just never enough pixels. Oh, night, Sari. We will be posting all 6 once they're done. First on Patreon and then on the dev blog. Maybe what I need to do is just bring the hair down a little bit lower here. So that we can cover more of that. I mean, we don't necessarily have to post the back sprites. Unless you want to. Which I guess, I mean, if you're going to go through all the work of redoing them quickly, we may as well. But I'd say that's up to you, no pressure. Go at a healthy speed. That sounds good. We do support healthy speeds here. Are there any characters that need shampoo? A lot of them have and have needed shampoo. There's a couple I'm still meaning to get to. Other characters, like that I haven't done yet. There's a couple. One advantage here is that Decibel's at least a little less poker face now. super satisfied with the eyes, but I think I want to move on for now. Oh, night, Sam. Well, I think I will move on at least to the hair squiggle before I go back and pet some of the finer details. Like that. Okay. So, the biggest question is how the fuck do I want to do this? Yes, please keep music. I'm glad that it's gotten used back into it. I'm glad that it's gotten so many people back into it. Cause like, you know, Pokemon as a concept. Lots of room to explore.
What got people into it?
Reborn.
Oh, good.
Into fan games. They said. Hello, Linkzerax, if I'm saying that right. Welcome. Because you've been living under a rock. Well, I mean, look, that's, you know, it's kind of hard to advertise something like this without having a risk. And that just means that you come in, like, just in time for us to be dropping the final update in a few months. So I'd say that works out.
It's okay. Kotaku can release other pent-up articles in like 6 months. Give or take.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, I'm not going to try and do anything with the details here yet. I just wanted a general shape first. And the thing that I remember, I obviously don't have the reference now, and I'm sure that even if I tried to Google for that stripper midstream, I wouldn't be able to find them because I know they rotate the Suicide Girls out pretty regularly. But I just remember it being like a really nice twist, very soft. Currently on the Rock on Missing Alive stuff. Yeah, like I feel like, gosh, even before that point, a lot of the stuff is, before then is, you know, it's not bad, but it's not my best stuff. Fern gives you burger tendencies, that's about right. Oh, this is that Xenoblade song? Yeah. Well, I do hope you continue to enjoy the rest of the game. I feel like it really, you know, only gets better the more it goes on. Which is somehow probably still true post-game too. I don't know.
Hope so.
Hope so.
I mean, I feel like it should get better as you go along, right?
Yeah. I think I'm going to have the twist come down a little lower than it used to. Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the Steelix thing. I'm glad. Okay. Do a little bit of light up here. I will refrain from commenting about that. What song is this? This is Uncontrollable from Xenoblade.
Oh, I thought that Dad was playing with his arms around. You know, like a inflatable tube man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you were to be making contact with somebody, those would be uncontrollable spots.
Indeed. Hello, Copomatic. Or Copomatic. One of the two. Welcome. Steelix is the entire gym. This is like Jabba Jabba's belly. Steely's belly. Too obsessed with Cuckoo. That's valid. That's alright. The time to play Reborn will be once we actually release. As long as we're still relevant by then. Hello, Brave. Welcome. We won't be cool enough by then, SMH. Well, I'm glad you could make it despite it being 2 a.m. Send me this playlist. This is just my playlist list of things that hopefully won't get me banned from Twitch. How's it gone so far? Pretty decent. We have gotten the battle sprite done, which you can see here. Nice sun selection. And we have gotten the hair shading and generally shifted Decibel around to actually have a body. So pretty well. I just need to do this little hair twisty section. And otherwise, you know, fill in the rest of the shading and connect some dots. Send me this playlist. I will send you this playlist, but also this playlist is not sorted by genre or anything. It is a collection of all the songs from my other playlists, which you can also find on my channel. What was the song before this one? I'll have to hit back. My Friends by Bones with an H. Okay. No, I'll just...
Bones with an H?
Yeah. BOHNES.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to explain that one, hon.
That's the artist name.
Yeah, I know, but you can't just say bones and not explain where the H is.
It's like, here, I'm typing it.
I didn't know you could put an H in bones.
You can put anything in Bones if you try hard enough.
That's weird.
That's a boy's secret.
Still weird. Getting weirder.
Every boy have secret. Brave says, hello, Colorado, Oregon.
Hi. Buffaloes.
Bo. I hate that.
That's just what it says. Rewriting TV speed.
Why this?
Hopefully it still works.
Oh, is that the priority handling section? Or is that only
No,
speed?
TV speed is the like the effects that modify your speed.
Oh, Swift and stuff? Yeah, I remember that's a little bit obnoxious too. I asked about the priority because I remember that section just being terrifying.
I I did totally rewrite that.
Okay, cool.
I totally rewrote that a while back because it was terrifying, and I didn't think that it needed to be.
Yeah.
And I think that it is actually substantially less terrifying now.
Okay, sounds good.
Pretty sure. I don't know. Like I'm basically just I'm really trying to figure out like why this is going as slowly as it is, because it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So I'm working on just cleaning up some of the code, trying to figure out if something is like calling 10,000 other things or not. The dumbass who put in triple nested arrays is paying for it because that's a significant component for all this.
Uh-oh. The World Ends With You song brought you from the depths. Yeah, this one's still a banger. I think this is the Kingdom Hearts, yeah, Dream Drop Distance remix. But it's good.
So this has 808 AI tones, and during 808 AI tones, this reference the field effect checker function. This says 111,000 times.
Oh my.
That's a little much.
Yeah. Okay, so like in general, for the most part, I like the shape I have here. What I don't like is that it kind of just looks like there's nothing in this section. So I want to try and bring that up visually. The stick out here feels off. It should maybe be lower. Yeah, that helps. Well, because I want it to be like, I don't want it to only twist at the bottom. That is kind of prettier. Like you're right, I just don't like that you're right, you know? Because I think like thinking about the original reference, it wasn't just like a side pony. it was like just a few strands that really curled really nicely. Think like the whole, like the dark circle in the old one helped a lot with depth. Let me open the old one. Oh, that, yeah, I see. That's probably what I'm missing. Yeah, that's good.
It is lagging tail cut speed.
Lagging tail does not cut speed, it just makes you move last.
Quirky.
I just saw the old sprite compared to this one. I was like, huh! Which means that I've done a decent job, but yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely 100% slap some case statements and they hopefully didn't miss anything. That's gonna be the real question, is if I missed anything correct.
Concerned. Yeah, I feel like Alice just needed that hairpin. Maybe some darker shading around this strand here. Oh, here. With a little bit of dark shading to the right of my houses. The stream delay makes that difficult to say. I can see the banana. I just want to see if we can get a little bit of trace of it running back there. A long line of the third shade. Here? Or here? Like a diagonal step up from that in the second shade. Here? I'm so confused. This is not 303. This is Vila and then Mike Joshua. Yeah, I have no idea what you're trying to say. I'm sorry. Okay, but seeing that curl around makes me really want to get like a thing here. I've been informed. I've received details. So it looks like the strand to the right of that line is curling over and providing depth. Do you mean like that? Could add a little less of the third shade or some of the fourth shade to show the line of the hair, but for the most part, yeah. Yeah, like I think I like the curl as is. With the lighter shade in the back closest to the face. Here? Yeah. Yeah, which I might try and darken that a little bit. Cause then it like goes behind itself. Yeah, there is hope for some of us after time. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm just like, so it kind of just looks like they take a side, I guess I don't really have a proper side for me right now, but just like twirled it in on itself, which I guess, I don't know that that's necessarily wrong. I don't know. Maybe I like this, maybe I don't like this being this shape, but this might be a case where it looks less good flipped. It's not the possibility. Some of the extra strands muddle the twirl. I don't want it to be just the twirl though, like it was never supposed to be a single twirl. I just don't know what I want.
I wish the president would stop lying. Black babies would stop crying. And young brothers would stop dying. I wish the police would stop killing. Politicians stop stealing and acting like they're not dealing. When they know they got bricks in the street. At the country club fixing to eat. I can see them now. I wish we get this shit figured out. To stop going the trigger route and acting all niggered out. On the block with the 9-cop. I wish we try and stop. Stop wishing for the crime box. I wish we wasn't so obsessed with death. Tell me, is it cause we blessed with less? I don't know really. I wish the world was safer. I'm scared to travel abroad.
You're right though, this looks better without some of these. Even though I feel like they should be coming out in different shapes, based on the reference I saw, I'm going to trim them. I hella don't like that flipped. Wait, sorry in advance for what? Why are you syllogism? Why are you syllogism, Krim?
I'm syllogism. I syllogism every day.
Oh yeah. I immediately thought of that. And I support you, hun. Sometimes you just be syllogism. Like, I like it this way. Yeah, this is a rap over cave story music. People at Cave Hilarious, yeah, the old one was a backup. Flip it, work from there, or you know it's flipped, try and make it look less off. I'm not afraid to do both, but I think this is a case where it's just the design that makes it look flipped because of the left to right readability. Like, this being so bright is what does it. It's a quote for truth. It is quote for truth. Good call. It doesn't look bad, it just... It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna do the body shading now, okay? Okay. 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 Top of the ponytail down a pixel or two.
Hey yo, it's NOJ. Richie Branson. We gonna take you back in time. Yeah, to the time of the samurai.
Yeah, that's probably true.
R.I.P. New Jobbies.
Let's go. It goes one,
Not two,
but three.
on the road,
I ain't never had a friend.
and I haven't got a home.
Will the journey ever end?
I don't know where to go, so
Mugen,
and Gene
about to break it down, yo. It goes one,
Not two,
but three.
on the road,
I ain't never had a friend.
and I haven't got a home.
Will the journey ever end?
I don't know where to go, so
Mugen,
and Gene
just go with the flow. They call me Mugen. I'm on the road with a blade sharper than the fingertips of Freddy Krueger. One slipping, I'll behead you losers. I suggest you respect my maneuvers. I'm pretty ruthless. I was born an outlaw. An orthodox
Yeah, this
style
song is really
samurai,
powerful.
equivalent of a southpaw.
The bass
Swift
one.
reaction time without flaw. Me without skill is like coal without slaw. I am not for play, so let me warn you. I will take out my blade and disarm you. And I ain't talking weapons, I meant limbs, not juice, but I go well with gin. Oops, I meant Gene. Part of my Japanese mispronunciations. I'm speaking Yankee. I'm just too quick. My enemies can't flee from a shampoo technique that they just can't beat. Richie.
May tweak that more later, but I'm going to move on for now. Otherwise, we will never get anywhere.
Someone was needed, baby.
Ooh, needy babies in your local area?
It goes one,
not two,
Okay.
but three.
on the road,
I ain't never had a friend.
and I haven't got a home.
Will the journey ever end?
I don't know where to go, so
Mugen,
and Gene
about to break it down, yo. It goes one,
Not two,
but three.
on the road,
I ain't never had
can do this with a fourth shade. I phrase it like that for the comedic value, duh. I am going to do one more shade down.
A quiet storm, sword fights like a lion's roar. I die for my life, sayonara, riding towards the sun. Kill the corrupt, then I run. Fill up my cup, but I haven't got one. No cash for food, too fast.
Needy babies hurt you?
That's why I gotta wear glasses, dude. I went roaming, roaming the roadless, roll into town, road killers when I'm mowing.
Oh, I'm tormenting Crim.
Hopeless. Yeah, you know this. Girl, I'll take you far away. Gotta say, I would slay any man who starts to chase us. Stop, don't be afraid. A long blade, but I ain't trying to compensate. I did a dark past, you gotta stop that. A new chapter, guarding the daughter of a man, smelling like some flowers in the pasture. Soon as we can, we'll finish our battle after. 1 or 2, but 3 on the road.
So can I do like 12? Do I do 12? Is that what I have to do? 12?
I don't know where to go,
Brightness?
so and Gene about to break it down, yo.
I think it might be.
On the road, ain't never had a friend, and I haven't got a home. Will the journey ever end? I don't know where to go, so Logan and Gene just go with the flow.
I think this is solidifying everybody's Decibel best pro tag propaganda. And it probably should.
You should though.
I mean, I agree.
You enjoyed this track, hit the like, hit the share, add it to your favorites, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe to all of our channels. Check out Cellar Racks for more show beats like this. Check out Richie Branson for more awesome anime raps. And check out my channel.
Shh, enough shilling. Just play the next song. There is a shirt underneath. Yes, we've confirmed shirt. We've made sure it happened. Yeah, Vero did get resprited. Actually, all of them except for, if we count Decibel, Ari have already been, and Ari will be too. Yeah, the pose before was not great. Oh, they absolutely are. They have been since the start. But now it's not subtle. It's not, yeah. People will be like, is that always a thing? And the answer is yes, that was always a thing. I thought they were Naruto and Sasuke propaganda. Is Sasuke even blue? Vegeta and Goku propaganda? Buddy, what are you saying? Hi, Meister Medic. Welcome. Thank you. I will do so. I appreciate the support.
And now, yeah, I wanna be your DJ. Whenever she sees me, and she wants to be a DJ. Whenever she's dreaming of me, now she's scratching on her record. Yes, I'm glad that I had met her. Wouldn't ask for any better or a bitch. It's amazing when she wants to be my DJ. I'm a sucker for the suicide girls. Goddamn, are they pretty?
Oh hey, that's Decibel indirectly.
Bar with those anime titties.
I forgot this song mentioned the Suicide Girls.
Dead lift and fuck your mom. If she told you that you'll never be as skinny, that you'll fail to get a job with your tattoos and your piercings. She yelling that she couldn't cop your style when she's 50. You is what you're doing, paying off all of your debt. Yeah, you buying all my music. No,
Alright.
I won't ever forget it.
I feel like I'm pretty happy with the body for the most part there. So I'm just going to clean up the shading over here.
Dye your hair so many colors. Yeah, you know I'll always love her. Cosplaying every summer. All those selfies on your Tumblr. Paint your nails so many colors. Yeah, you know I'll always love her. Yeah, I wanna be
I have a feeling it's about to stop being 1700 lines long, huh? Oh, that's... How much of that is field effect bullshit?
Not as much as you might think.
Okay. So this isn't just my fault. Probably because you already cleaned a lot of that up.
It's amazing when she wants to be my DJ. And now, with the dream team, I'll leave being on the
Yeah, part of the problem with underground phase is that, like, you know, every single effect has to trigger.
Yeah.
But the triggering order is not by entity, it's by effect.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of loops through every single entity on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of those.
There sure are.
And it's occurred to me, having taken a peek at some of these crash messages, that really just a fuckload of data that we're just kind of throwing around. And that's probably not anything.
Yeah. Somebody said this Pokeball earlier looked good. And like, it could be worse. However. Oh, you can't hear me? Or you can't hear Cass?
Huh?
Oh, also,
Hi, thanks.
okay.
I might do one of those again now that I've actually started working on that.
It sounds like they can't hear you very well, though.
Eyes open as I walk through the village in the twilight. Line of sight sees a dark shadow in the forest. Should I go or just look?
I wonder if that's your own daughter.
She was taken in the shade of the trees, tortured and slain with the blade to bleed. Is it safe for me?
Yeah, I just unmuted. I can hear me.
And it's hard to ignore, so I get close.
Wait.
And she turns
I unmuted my stream.
Yeah, I see. Well, okay.
I guess I can just come back over there.
You could. I like you.
Baby requires so now what would be cool is if there was like a way to like remove the arms.
to see what could be the reason she is leading me beyond her reach, discarding all uncertainty. I proceed as the cold winter looms. I know she was abused from the cuts and the bruises, shown as the truth, but I'm never getting to. I wonder if it's her who would want to build it.
Maybe she is 30 feet away from underwater. You don't know her. You know her name, not her story.
Her being hovering over a pond with the leaves, reflecting the glow of the ice all beneath.
You also know some of her story, but details.
To the surface, I'll wait for her assurance. The water's so cold, how I made to be assertive. I plunge into the pool and see her body in my view as the ice reappears.
Yeah, you know some of it.
What do you want from me? But I don't know who you are.
Go over. I'm sorry.
Male, listen to the whole last thing. Probably is cleaner than it used to be too.
Almost certainly.
It's just the whole last thing.
Yep.
Some of it's just that it's like really disorganized, but God, look at this.
Okay, I'm not going to fuss about the Pokeball too much because it is just a Pokeball. But it's pretty decent overall. Still might tweak a few bits here and there, just for smoothness. But we have done a Decibel. It took, what, 4 hours? Gosh. Well, I don't think that I would get through Ari necessarily faster. Like, Their design is simpler. Here, we can do it before and after too.
I think I just had a great idea to help clean this up.
Oh.
Yeah, so when it iterates through everything, right? It iterates through and does a whole bunch of checks for each effect. When it should probably just check if you have the effect first. And then do all of that.
Oh, it doesn't do that?
Yeah, the way that it works right now is it just starts rotating through everybody. And it does a whole bunch of checks. Right, are you burned? Do you have a status? Is you nightmared? And like,
Trying to center this properly. Okay, center, 800, center, 800. There we go. There's the proper before and after. I'm pretty happy with that. Yes. Yeah, the 4 hours were including the battle, but I would need to be doing the Battle of Ari too. Damn, where do you get this French shampoo? I hear Sarah is shilling it to the Central Obsidian Salon now. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll probably go ahead and let it be there. I might still work on Ari on the side. Or I might stream them maybe on Patreon sometime during the week or something. Because I know next Sunday is going to be Halloween. So I assume I will be figuring out some kind of Halloween game to stream for the evening. Yeah.
alright.
I don't know what that's gonna be yet. But I do that every year, so I got it. Next weekend is Halloween, yeah. Please try not to take psychic damage by the passage of time. Yeah, I know. Thank you all for coming and watching. It's always nice to see new faces in the stream. It's nice to actually do development on Twitch for once because I haven't done that for ages. We will get the recording up on YouTube as well.
Yep.
And for now, please have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.